think it's a game.
Hey family, let me just give you all a few updates really quick. I just want to let you all know that, I usually do my Friday night blabs, and I'm going to cancel that for tonight. I have a lot going on, and I just need to get some sleep and a little bit of rest. So I will return next Friday night, and we will do it how we always do it, okay? And I do want to apologize. I know I'm behind on watching a lot of people's videos, and I plan to get caught up this weekend supporting all those who support me. I know I'm behind on responding to comments, so I plan on getting caught up on that. Okay, so now I got that out of the way, and so I had to come through and touch on this story that I was asked to speak about. And I just want to make myself clear that I am not in the beehive. I'm not a Beyonce stan. I'm too damn old to be standing and fanning out for anybody. But I do believe that everyone has the right to have freedom of speech. However, when you decide to open up your mouth and part your lips and speak such as this stupid ass bitch right here, Tomi Lahren, okay? I'm going to really refer to her as the dumb blonde because that's how she sounds, like a stupid dumb ass blonde, and nothing against people with blonde hair. But, when you decide to open your mouth and speak as stupid as this fucking lady, then I have to respond because she has taken Beyonce's video to a different level. You don't have to like Beyonce, but she has made the video a race issue. And that has what has struck a fucking chord in my goddamn soul, and I can't take it. So I have to speak on it, okay? Because now she has made it a racial issue. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the clip of her speaking out about Beyonce and other black, I wouldn't call them leaders because Beyonce's not a black leader, but other black well-known people. And then I'm going to come in and give you all my take, and then you guys can chime in and say whatever you want to say in the comment section. But just know, don't fucking come for me. I'm not the one. I'm just putting it out there right now. I ain't in the mood. I'm just saying, okay?
Then it was burning down buildings and looting drugstores, all the way to Oscars So White, and now even the Super Bowl halftime show has become a way to politicize and advance the notion that Black lives matter more. This isn't about equality. This is about ramrodding an aggressive agenda down our throats and using fame and entertainment value to do so. Beyonce, really? What is the political message here? What is it they are trying to convey here? A salute to what? A group that used violence and intimidation to advance not racial equality, but an overthrow of white domination? The Black Panthers, for those who don't know, were critical of Martin Luther King's non-violent civil rights movement. They didn't believe in change through peace. They promoted violence instead. So congratulations, Beyonce. You made your statement. You should be proud of yourself. The Super Bowl, the most watched event on television. A game that brings Americans of every color, background, and political party together. A game where black fans cheer next to white fans. A game where teammates work together as one, regardless of race. A celebration of diversity rooted in a common bond. But forget that. These privileged Hollywood entertainment types are really something. Beyonce didn't reference the Black Panthers to bring about some kind of positive change. She did it to get attention. Good for you. You made headlines. You, just like President Obama, Jada Pinkett Smith, Al Sharpton, and so many others, just can't let America heal. Keep ripping off the historical Band-Aid. Why be a cultural leader when you can play the victim, right? Guess what, Beyonce? White people like your music too. White people buy your songs on iTunes, memorize your lyrics, and admire your talent and beauty. Little white girls want to be like you just as little black girls do. But instead of recognizing that, you would rather perpetuate the great battle of the races. Your husband was a drug dealer. For 14 years, he sold crack cocaine. Talk about protecting black neighborhoods. Start at home. Those are my final thoughts. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so now that you have heard this dumb blonde talk, let me tell you a couple of things that I got out of it. Number one, that she had to use Beyonce's name for people to know who she was. Because until she actually came up with this statement, I had never heard of her before. And I'm sure half the world had never heard of her before. Second, the very thing that she's accusing Beyonce of is the very thing that I think that she's doing. She's accusing Beyonce of pretty much being a attention seeker. That is what she's doing. You know, she's all on Twitter and she's hashtagging all of these crazy things about Black lives are not the only lives that matter. She has a Facebook group that she has started where a lot of her supporters are pretty much saying that if Black people don't like what's going on here, then go back where you come from, okay? Also, she's saying that, a lot of these Black people, such as Al Sharpton and Barack Obama, that we keep, dragging up history and we won't allow things to heal. Now, with all due respect, a lot of things that Beyonce talked about in her video or brought up the image that I saw flash through the computer when I was watching it. Now, for me personally, some of them might have been a day late and a dollar short. However, that was not freaking history, okay? Those were things that happened in this time that we are living in, okay? With Hurricane Katrina, that happened in 2005. To me, that is not history. It might have been old. It might have been, her kind of being late on speaking out about it, but that was not history. To me, history is when you're talking about slavery, when you are talking about colors only, okay? Black people can't use this bathroom, okay? That's history, okay? All right, so lady, get your shit together, okay? All right, so now when you talk about history and you're talking about Trayvon Martin, that little boy was taken away from his family in 2012. That is not history, okay? That was a couple of years ago that George Zimmerman decided to take matters in his own hands and gun that young man down. Okay, so don't tell me about what the fuck was history. That wasn't history. Okay, then you want to talk about Flint water crisis. We're talking 2016. Are these people not still in a fucking crisis? Okay, has the fucking blonde dye got to your motherfucking brain, you simple ass bitch? What the fuck? Really? You asking Beyonce really, bitch? I'm asking you fucking really. Okay, and I ain't no motherfucking Beyonce fan, but I gotta ask you really what the fuck's good. You know what I'm saying? There are so many things within that video that Beyonce made that you could have had an issue with or that you could have depicted. There are things that happened in that video that I told y'all I didn't get it. I didn't even see what the fuck was going on. But as I watched other YouTubers, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even realize that. I didn't really get that, okay? Oh, that's what they're talking about. So with that being said, there are plenty of things that you could have dissected and had a problem with, but you decided to make this shit a fucking race issue. Out of all things that you could have found a problem, you decided to make it blacks against fucking whites. That's what you decided to do. And then to talk about Beyonce is basically, wanting people to go up against the police. Well, let me tell you something about the police. All the police officers are not bad. We know that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that our kids have to grow up and fear the fucking police because of the images that they're seeing and our police officers, killing children. It's a shame that our kids have to know that when something happens that they can't even run to a police officer in an emergency. Because when I was growing up, we were always told that, in an emergency, you go to a police officer, and things like that. But now it's kind of like, shit, when you're in an emergency, get the fuck away from the police. But at the end of the day, I've told this on my story time before, the police killed my cousin. He was minding his business, driving in the car, got pulled over, was asked for his license and registration. He complied. He didn't argue. He didn't yell. He didn't do anything. And you know what they did? They gunned him the fuck down. They gunned him the fuck down. And the same very person that you run your raggedy fucking mouth about, Al Sharpton, is the very one who fought for justice for my fucking family. So you know what I say to you? Fuck you and fuck the motherfucking police, bitch. That's what the fuck I gotta say. Ain't nobody else gotta fucking say it. I fucking say it. A lot of these fucking police officers, they're so fucking high strung on their fucking egos, tripping out off of fucking steroids and shit, power tripping and shit. Fuck them. I said it. Okay? Nobody else don't have to fucking say it. I said it. Okay? So I'm just saying. And then you talk about fucking Jay-Z. I ain't no fucking Jay-Z fan either. I'm too fucking old to be anybody's goddamn motherfucking stan. Okay? Okay, but then you talk about him drug dealing. That's what the fuck he did in his goddamn past. Since you want to talk about people need to leave the past in the fucking past, that was his past. But since we want to bring up a fucking past, why nobody talking about Tim Allen and how the fuck he used to sell motherfucking drugs? No one ever brings that shit up. Okay? On how his ass was arrested in 1978. in a fucking Kalamazoo International Airport for 650 fucking grams of motherfucking cocaine. I hardly ever hear anybody talk about that shit. How about the rapper, which I still don't know what the fuck he's rapping about. All I know is that he got knocked the fuck out, okay? Stitches, who hands out motherfucking cocaine when he's out here doing fucking shows and concerts and shit. To people to come to see him. Handing out free motherfucking cocaine. But I don't hear anybody talking about that motherfucking shit. But every time that a fucking black rapper has a pass, do you hear me? A fucking pass as a drug dealer, people got to keep on bringing the fucking shit up and bringing the fucking shit up and bringing the fucking shit up. And this fucking video, don't make no motherfucking mistake, has not a goddamn thing to do with supporting Beyonce or fucking Jay-Z. Because like I said, when I checked my fucking bank account, Jay-Z nor Beyonce did not fucking deposit a goddamn thing into my bank account. And they didn't take a goddamn thing out of it. Okay, I'm talking about the bigger motherfucking issue here. And for all the people that watch other people's issues, I'm not other people's issues, but watch other people's fucking videos and they want to find issue and fault with what the fuck they got to say, that is their opinion. If they love Beyonce, let them love Beyonce. If they dislike what they fucking saw, let them dislike that. That is their opinion. If you're not feeling what the fuck they got to say, click off and don't watch it. You don't have to argue with them. Sending people death threats for real over a woman that y'all don't fucking know. Tell me you fucking know Beyonce and then I will respect the fucking death threats. Tell me Beyonce came to fucking visit your ass and I will respect what the hell you talking about. But y'all riding fucking hard for somebody that y'all don't know. The same shit y'all fucking do on fucking YouTube every fucking day. Going hard and battling for motherfuckers you don't know from a goddamn can of paint. Goodbye. I'm done.